Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So we have another layer 2 token dropping. So Linea just dropped their airdrop and their token, as you can see here, and its launch has been a little bit rough. As you can see, the token at launch ended up hitting like 5.3 cent, and as of now it's at 2.5. So this is like if you look here, this is like a 50% crash at the launch, so that's not good. Now this video is going to be about this video will mostly be about its token's price prediction, as well as Linea's tokenomics and some other really important things that we have learned in the past from these layer 2 token launches. Now if we look at the top layer 2s, we have Mental, Arbitrum, Optimism. So all of those had a really successful launch. But if we look at some other tokens, such as if we look at the Blast, it had a really disappointing launch, and the token is still like not doing that well. Even if you look at the Manta, same thing, and even if you look at Lisk, same thing is there. Even if you look at the Scroll, same thing is there. Now the Linea itself does stands out. So basically it is like zero knowledge EVM technology, as you can see here, the Ethereum's equivalent layer 2. Linea is the only 100% proven zero knowledge EVM rollup committed to full Ethereum equivalence. So they do have some, I would say, unique features as well, as you can see. Now if we look at its TVL, this is how its TVL looks like. So it started to surge from 139, and as of now it's at 1.36 bill. Oh, sorry, 1.36 billion. So this massive surge in TVL is due to their token airdrop, and we have seen the exact same pattern in the past as well. So for example, let's just try to look at Blast, and if we look at the Blast and how it got destroyed after the launch, if we look at, this is how it looks like. So the Blast had a massive like airdrop plant, as you can see, and at some point it was at like 2.24 billion, and after that it saw a massive dip like of 60 million. So again we have seen these massive TVLs, and as well as we have also seen a massive crash in the TVL after the airdrop launch as well. So this is nothing new. Now the real question, I would say the question would be that if it can sustain this TVL or not. If it does sustain this TVL, I think like Linea could be really big one, and I think the possibility of it sustaining this like TVL is there because Linea already does have Aave, as you can see here. There is also Renzo, and there is also Euler. So there are a lot of like big protocols that are already available on the Linea. So I think the possibility of holding this TVL is there. Now another important thing about the token, or about Linea token, is the token itself. Now if we look at the tokenomics of the token, this is really interesting one. So the token has a max supply of like, I would say, 72 billion, as you can see here, which is like 1000 times the initial current supply of the ETH, of course. Now it has a current supply of 15.4, and this is how the rest of the supply is given. So like there is ecosystem funds, of course they do want to grow their like ecosystem. There are strategic builders fund as well, and those are locked, as you can see here. And there are some investors, but their tokens are basically locked for 5 years, as you can see. Overall, as of now, the circulating supply should be from like the ecosystem funds, airdrop, and strategic builders. So as of now, the only sell pressure that I could be looking at could be from the builders and the airdrop farmers. Of course, the builders won't be selling out their tokens. They may basically need some they may need some operating cost, and they could be selling the token. And I think this massive sell pressure is most definitely is coming from the airdrop farmers, nothing more than that. Now the reason why its token or the Linea is interesting is because Linea is not a gas token. ETH is used as a gas, so if you want to use Linea layer 2, you do need ETH. Linea currently carries no on-chain governance rights, and the protocol operates without a DAO. That is something you should know. So it is not a governance token as of now. I think they could basically launch it in the future, I'm not sure. Anyways, a portion of the net ETH revenue, defined as the layer 2 fees after layer 1 cost, is used to buy and burn Linea. So this is really good. Now as long as there is a lot of activities on the Linea, so basically as long as there are a lot of transactions happening on the Linea on a daily basis, so basically they use some of those gas fees to pay for the layer 1 fees, and the rest buys back Linea and burns it. So basically removing it from the current supply. So that's really good, and I think they do buy it from the open market. Overall, that is something unique to Linea in terms of, I would say, layer 2. Now after that, Linea is used to fund builders, users, security providers, and Ethereum public goods. Linea is earned by participating in the network's growth. Access is granted through the use, not capital. So overall, I would say it is really interesting that they are using the revenue to burn the fees. So I would say that's really good. So now basically it uses dual burn mechanism. They also burn Ethereum as well as Linea. So I would say that is really good. Although the Ethereum is a gas token, all the users fees are paid in ETH, and 20% of the gas fees after accounting for layer 1 costs are burned, reducing ETH supply. And if basically they are saying that they do reduce the ETH supply as well, the remaining 80% of the gas fees are used to burn Linea. So overall, I would say this is really good. And as for the governance structure, I think they don't have any as of now. Anyways, moving on to the token itself. The token is basically available on most of the big exchanges, although I could not find the Coinbase announcement about the token. I'm not sure why, but again, this token is coming to the Binance as well, so that's, I would say, really good. Now the token could see a massive surge after Binance listing. As of now, I think it has yet to come out, or no, I'm not sure. I haven't looked into that, but again, it is coming to the Binance, so that's really good. And again, it is available on the BitHub updates. Overall, it has seen a massive surge, but again, as of now, we have a lot of airdrop farmers taking the profit. So I would say Linea could basically find flow around 350 million market cap, or it can also find a flow somewhere around 400 million market cap with a possibility. But again, they also have, I believe, a season 2 also planned as well, something like that. Let's try to look at the event where they have basically this is their app, as you can see. Let me just verify it. Okay, so this is their app where you will find a lot of dApps and some other things in the ecosystem. And if you go to the events, you also see some other things as well, so you can also participate in their ecosystem as well as more airdrops. And this is their airdrop going on as of now, which is Linea, which is basically their own airdrop, as you can see. So overall, they do have a really good as you can see, hub, and where you can basically earn a lot, as well as you can also use their ecosystem dApps as well. Now in terms of the token itself, I think it should start to go up because it is a layer 2, and as long as it continues to hold its TVL, I think it should look really well, because as of now the stablecoin market cap is doing really well, and even if you look at their DEX is doing really well as well. So overall, it's looking really good. Even if we look at, let's look at the DEX volume. So even if you look at the DEX volume, there is a lot of trading happening on the Linea. So I would say overall, if it can hold after a massive sell pressure, it should basically, I would say, recover and go at least as high as 3.4 cent. And if the demand continues, it can basically push as high as 4.5, or even going as high as 5.3. The possibility, because Linea, I would say, will most likely overtake Starnet, or even I think it could actually overtake zkEVM as well. So let's see what happens. But again, I think it should be above at least 5 million market cap as of now, because it does have a lot of network activity going on. And as of now, we have airdrop farmers selling the tokens. So I think once they do sell off their tokens, it should start to go up. Let's see what happens. But I think the tokenomics is really solid, and they do have buyback and burn mechanism as well. So I would say overall, it is really good. I would say tokenomics is really good. It's far better than Starnet as well as some others. It is even better. I think it is even better than Arbitrum. Although Arbitrum does have a lot of demand, but I think the tokenomics is not good, and because of that the arbitrum itself has been suffering. Anyways, I just want to cover the Linea. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.